In this world, you have a thing called diversity. We all couldn't be the same, you know. Some of us like to hang out at the gym, while some of us like to hang out at the skate park. Some of us like to swim in our trunks and bath suits, while some of us like to swim naked. You have some of the brother them who want to start bleach, but they're afraid what people might say, because I've been there when I used to bleach my face, and when I didn't have money to buy any more bleaching cream, I used to hide, because when people see me they will be like, ha ha ha, him bleaching turned down, him broke. And you get me? It's a very mental game, so just stay strong and don't be afraid to step out and be a true self. Probably I man end up Bilala raft too, you know. You could come by the ganja tours and I man give you a nice raft in I man backyard, you know. Humbucklat. I done the battery done already. I joke this. Walking I path, transitioning from D&G to the ganja, it wasn't a great one. I heard stories. I've heard I've been obiad. Thank God to the obia woman there, the obia man there. I heard I smoked too much weed. I heard all sort of stuff, and there's nothing what I never hear about myself still. But it's not really what I hear or heard about myself. It's just who it coming from, you know. Sometimes taking a break also need to take a break from some of the people when they are around you, because most of the time them must stop us from being who we really supposed to be and who we truly supposed to be, you know. Not class. I have some people where if you don't look a certain way to them, or if you're not doing what they are doing, you're insane, you know. Don't be afraid to be judged. Don't be afraid of critics, you know. Don't care what people have to say. It doesn't matter. Just be true to yourself. I heard all sort of bad stuff about I&I, and I didn't let anyone break I&I, you know, from becoming the ganja. Greetings in the name of the Most High, JaH Rastafari. Blessings to all kings and queens, you know. Simon there, let's wash out a few plate, kings and queens. It's 6:15 at the rising, and I'm on a mission, you know. Because time is kind of against I&I. And when I say time against I mean it's been raining from yesterday. We give thanks to the rain, drum full. And I'm on want to cut some bamboo before the dark night up. Dark night up 12 o'clock in the day. Because you have a specific time when to do certain stuff, you know. So we're on the phase where we should cut things, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna go cut some bamboo in the horizon here. And the sky bleaky. And when I say the sky bleaky, I mean it look like it want rain. So I'm gonna go try to see if I can cut as much before the rain start fall. Normally I'm on with a mix some tea and thing, but I do have the time right now to do that. So I'm going to get my stuff together and make my way around the bamboo tree to fall as much bamboo. I don't necessarily plan to carry them around right now. I can always go back for them, but it's the right time to cut them. I can't make this dark night pass because I want to finish the kitchen and I want to come over this side with the fencing, you know. So that is the mission in the rising here, so stay tuned. JaH Rastafari. Yes, kings and queens, so we reach at the bamboo tree them, you know. Kinda drizzle a little bit, just a little bit. But let time and see if I can cut as much bamboo as possible, you know. Let's set up this right here, so. Alright, so the other day I man mother come visit I did lend her my tools, you know. And what I have right here is like a saw in some sense. Cause my mother very handy, you know, she build everything, yeah man. So with this now, I man did bring it from overseas. Yes I so yeah man, as I say, my mother did have that tool, yeah, you know. And I man get it, she bring it, come give her and I tell her I go and need it. Cause the answer, now that's my answer still, but yeah man, give the answer a little break, so we'll see what I go on. JaH Rastafari. Clot. I done the battery done already. I joke this. Kings and queens, it look like the battery done, you know. So I'm gonna go change the battery. Stay tuned. So the plan is to cut as much bamboo as possible, you know. Yeah man, before the dark night phase up. So I'm gonna go and cut some bamboo while the rain drizzle. So stay tuned. JaH Rastafari. Battery change. Yes, I. Back at it again. Yes, kings and queens. Not only it hustling, but I'm on a cliff too, you know, so I'm gonna have to be extra careful what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take a little 5 Yes, I. JaH, blade gets stuck in it, but I can't complain that was the last few bamboo I man have cut, you know. So I'm going to free up this and show you what I go on. I man basically cut off majority of them, but basically I think I cut off the whole of them still. But it's not the cutting of the problem, you know. If we push them down the cliff, then draw them go around. That's the work. But I'm grateful, you know. The rain feel like it'll come again. Majority of the work get done. So I'm gonna go free up my blade to show you what I go on. Blood clot. I didn't have to free it up, it free up itself. But that's still showing what I go on. Yes, sir, so see the kings and queens. It just stuck right there, so free up itself. But yeah, man, this is what I go on. So I managed to cut all of the fresh cuts they make and count with I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. More than 25 bamboo I man cut, kings and queens. Yes, I and all of this was a pure bamboo tree, but see there now I man can see the hills. So all of this now, what I and I can draw, go around or what I man can loosen, I go and leave it and let it dry, because when it dry, it lighter and come back. But majority of the work done, the rain really come, I man I go down the cliff. So the cliff, the kings and queens. Down the side, man, I feel good, huh? Yes, I. Stay tuned, kings and queens. The rain are forward, you know. I man I go back up, I think them and go up on the flat. JaH Rastafari. Come back and come loosen them. But see there? Yes, I. Yeah, man. But the rain forward, so I man have to make it home, you know. So stay tuned. JaH Rastafari. Yes, kings and queens, so the weather kind of indecisive this rising here. You not sure what it want to do, you know. But we give thanks still, because what they made a ball for some rain, I man get rain, you know. But I man managed to draw down 10 or 8 to 10, look like 8 bamboos, and a few more work left to do, you know, but I'm not gonna take on the whole of that right this moment. So I plan to do this. Carry on these 8 because I have more than 15 more bamboos up on the hill to carry down, but I'm not gonna do that today. I do have the energy, so the plan is to bring them bamboo here, go around at the house of JuDaH and eat some food because I'm never eat nothing or drink nothing from rising. I'm gonna drink no tea. So I'm gonna go eat some food and the mosquito them out. So the plan is to drink some tea and eat some food, and I'm gonna go at the river, go a nice little wash off, you know. Sticky and sweaty, but I'm gonna come out clean as a whistle and I go home dirty as a bus. But all a part of the job, you know. So stay tuned, kings and queens. JaH Rastafari. Yes, kings and queens, wasn't easy, you know. Dirty like a bus. Rain all fall again, but as I say, I can't complain. So what I'm gonna do right now is come out of them wet up clothes here, warm up some tea and some food, eat some food and hold a nice bathe at the river. Hopefully rain ease up so a man can go a proper wash off at the river, you know. But we give thanks, man. I have more than 15 more bamboo on the hill up there, but the greatest thing them cut, and when them dry, as I say, them way lighter. So I man can always circle that dark night up today and I get the bamboo them cut, so that is the greatest thing. And when I mean dark night, when the moon, all I have to do the moon phase and moon cycle. Dark night is the best time, as I said, to cut things, you know, like you cut down tree, the wood them last longer. If you don't cut in a dark night, what happen? You'd find like insect, termites and all of them, something they eat out the wood and eat out the board or the bamboo if you don't cut it on dark night. So when you cut it on dark night, basically it lasts longer, in other words. So with all that said and done, I'm gonna go warm up some food and boil some tea. So stay tuned. JaH Rastafari. Yes, on today's tea, we have some dried vervine, some marijuana, some wild sage. Irie. Kings and queens. Tea boil. Fryer one. Plantain. And I'm gonna cook some nook and some beans yesterday. I'm gonna hot up that and I'm going to eat that as a sandwich. Yes, I. Let us show you what I go on. Yes, I. So see that I'm gonna have some nook right here with some beans in it. I don't know. Fry plantain and bread. And I'm on bush tea right here. We give thanks every time, man. Yes, I give thanks, JaH. Bless the food we eat. To give our body nutrient wants and needs. Remove all harm and all danger from it. Thank you for providing. Thank you for health and strength, food, clothing and shelter, the in and the out and up and the down. Hallelujah, Masagan, Sata Masagana. JaH Rastafari. Give thanks. Yes, I. Yes, I give thanks, man. Alright now, kings and queens, the sun look like it out full effect, you know. This indecisive weather. So I'm gonna go there now, I'm gonna go jog on some clothes. I should say hot on the top. And make our way to the river. So stay tuned. JaH Rastafari. I don't know who need to hear this, but I just going to share it with you. Once you have life, you have responsibility. And nobody's life is perfect. We all face obstacles. Just stay prayed up to the Most High, JaH, Allah, God, the universe, the ancestor, whatever you want to call it. Have faith and believe. JaH Rastafari. What you're looking at right now is a fresh swim spot. I'm thinking to make this one my personal swim spot, you know, somewhere where a man can bathe and hold a little vibe, you know, and things. So I'm on plan to do some work around this side soon. I already started doing some cutting at the top because that hill that you see right there, you can actually climb on it and dive off. Well, probably I'm on end up below a raft too, you know. You could come by the ganja tours and I'm gonna give you a nice raft in my backyard, you know. All the vibes. So yeah, man, I'm going to do a little fixing up to it. Make a few benches and a few stuff, you know. So when the guests them come on the ganja tours, now all the vibes, man. Yeah, man. I'm not going to swim right there right now. Probably the next episode I'll show you that swim spot. I'm going to walk away to the regular swim spot now. So stay tuned. JaH Rastafari. Yes, I. So this is where I and I will be swimming today. Yeah. Man, CJ, I swim with I and I. Alright, that look like a yes. Yes, kings and queens. So yes, I man spend most days, you know, just sitting and hold a meditation, you know. And let us show you over here, so I man have a little falls over here so as well. To walk right here. This is a nice little falls where you can come, get a little massage. Yeah. A little one right here and another one over there. And here, so it's not too deep either, but it's a nice chill area. Yes, I. JaH Rastafari. Yes, I give thanks, you know, for all of those people who want to be themselves. And I speak about this already in a few episodes back, where you have some people where if you don't look a certain way to them, or if you're not doing what they are doing, you're insane, you know. Don't be afraid to be judged. Don't be afraid of critics, you know. Don't care what people have to say. It doesn't matter. Just be true to yourself and be yourself. And all of those who want to break free from this thing where most of us find ourselves sometimes, we want to do certain things, but we're afraid of what others might think, or we're afraid of what others may say. And I just really do this to those kind of people, no? People want to break free from that mental stuff. So trust me, walking I path, transitioning from D&G to the ganja, it wasn't a great one. I heard stories. I've heard I've been obiad. Thank God to the obe woman there, the obe man there. I heard I smoked too much weed. I heard all sort of stuff, and there's nothing what I never hear about myself still. But it's not really what I hear or heard about myself. It's just who it coming from, you know. So don't be afraid. Sometimes taking a break also need to take a break from some of the people when they are around you, because most of the time them stop us from being who we really supposed to be and who we truly supposed to be, you know. So don't be afraid to be judged. Don't be afraid of critics. Don't be afraid of criticism, or however you want to pronounce. So just be yourself, man. And I just do it for Uno especially. Uno people who want to break from this whole hear what people say, scared to be judged, and free to be yourself. For example, you have some of the brother them who want to start bleach, but they're afraid what people might say, because I've been there when I used to bleach my face, and when I didn't have money to buy any more bleaching cream, I used to hide, because when people see me, they will be like, ha ha ha, him bleaching turned down, him broke. And you get me? It's a very mental game, so just stay strong and don't be afraid to step out and be your true self. You're going to be so shocked to find out that being yourself is the best thing you can ever be, you know. Self-love. Self-love is the first love. Love yourself and everything come after, you know. And as I said, I heard it before. There's nothing I haven't heard about myself, you know. I heard all sort of bad stuff about and I didn't let anyone break you know, from becoming the ganja. So don't be afraid to be judged. Don't be afraid to be yourself, you know. Yes, and it's okay to be divergent. In this world, you have a thing called diversity. We all couldn't be the same, you know. Some of us like to hang out at the gym, while some of us like to hang out at the skate park. Some of us like to swim in our trunks and bath suits, while some of us like to swim naked. JaH Rastafari. Greetings, in the name of the Most High, JaH Rastafari. So today's reading is from the Wise Man of His Imperial Majesty. And I just going to read a little part for you. Study and examine all, but choose and follow the good. So until next time, kings and queens, JaH